Hey guys, this is Sharad with REsimpli, and I'm really excited to have Chad Young on this call. He's been using REsimpli for a while, and I'm always happy to connect with him and really looking forward to learning about his experience with REsimpli. Hey Chad, welcome to the call, man.
Hey, Shrad, thanks, man.
Yeah, thank you so much for jumping on the call, man. Let's just tell us a little bit about yourself. Where do you live? What market do you invest in? And what kind of investing do you do?
My name obviously is Chad Young, and I actually live in Post Falls, that skinny part of Idaho, right between Montana and Washington. Our main market that we invest in is Spokane, Washington, and then we also do the Coeur d'Alene, Idaho area. They're two very, very different markets. The Coeur d'Alene, but they're right across the border from each other, like 10 minutes. The Coeur d'Alene portion is really, really hard to flip in. It's kind of a bougie, higher end retirement community. And then
Okay.
the Spokane market's pretty good. It's been really good. We do about 80% of our business there. And then we predominantly do fixing and flipping wholesale. We buy a lot of rentals and we're starting to get into land development as well. So
Cool. And do you mind sharing how many deals are you doing per month or per year? Totally cool if you don't want
yeah,
to.
no, absolutely. We're doing about 15 to 20 deals a month at this point. And so we are probably going to eclipse right around 200 this year is what we're on
Nice.
track to do. Yeah.
Awesome, man. And how long have you been investing for?
It's been 4 years almost to the date. We got our first contract. We signed our first or closed on our first house 4 years ago in May. So
Oh, wow. Awesome, man. That's incredible success. Yeah, to go
yeah,
from like 0 to 200 deals per year. That's amazing, man.
we've been very
And
blessed. Yeah.
yeah, no, you're great, man. Yeah, I know you have a fantastic team and you're a fantastic operator. So how long have you been using Recently for?
Dude, I would love to know some point if you guys are able to look it up, like what number user I was, because I've been using it for like almost 4 years, and it's
I
been
You're definitely like one of the first investors that jumped on board. Yeah.
for sure like sub
Yeah.
100. But yeah, like I think I've been using it since you guys came out. Honestly, we tried a couple other CRMs, and it was like brain damage. It was
Yeah.
horrible.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to name, but like a lot of people that switch over are using like Podio, Salesforce, or something
Yep.
built on that. What were some of the biggest challenges or pain points that you had using other systems that you were looking to solve?
So we were on Podio, and Podio is great for some applications. For what I wanted to build out, it wasn't. And the issue we were running into, and I had tried multiple other CRMs, but we had kind of settled on Podio when we knew we needed some automation and stuff like that. And then what was just super challenging is to find people inside the states that could like write code and do all the development for Podio were incredibly expensive. And so you'd try and find these guys in like Pakistan or over in the Middle East or South America, places that they could do it, but it would literally be like something would happen and you would send them an email like, hey, I need this to be fixed. And like 18 hours later, they would email you back a clarifying question. Then you'd email them back and like
Yeah.
18 hours. It was just like, I remember when we first got set up on Podio, we set up like the automation to send out text messages as part of the follow-up. And we had hundreds of people that had texted at like 2:30 in the morning. And I didn't
Oh
know how to
no.
like stop it or
Oh
turn it off. And I
shoot.
was like, email my developer. I'm like, dude, I need this off now. Like we were getting so many people mad. And so yeah, I was on Podio
Okay. Yeah.
prior.
No, I totally get it. Yeah. One of the things we say in our company is we want to help real estate investors grow sales, not developers. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Are there any specific features that recently has replaced in your business? I know you were using Podio. What were some of the other
Yeah.
things? Podio is
So
basically
we
just like a blank canvas.
yeah, and we had tethered into that like call rail and Google Calendar, and we had spreadsheets. We had all sorts of other things tethered into
Right.
that, and it has like basically replaced all those. Like, don't get me wrong, we still use Google Calendar, but it
Yeah.
like integrates, and we use your guys' texting platform and your guys' email platform, and your guys. I mean, we use it for our cash buyers. We use it for everything. I mean, it
Awesome, man.
integrates so well with stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. If you had to pick a favorite feature within Simply, what would you say that is and why?
Dude, I love global tasks. Like when you move something from lead stage to another lead stage to another lead stage, our whole business is built on like a process map. So like our lead management team, it's like answer the phone. If this happens, do this. If this
Yeah.
happens, do that. And we literally each one of those like steps in the process, we put those in as a global task. And so it kind of makes it like idiot proof. It's hard to mess it up.
Yeah.
If you're like, well, hey, it got moved to this lead funnel, you're supposed to call them twice and then leave a voicemail and send them a text and an email if they don't pick up. Like it's just in there. And so you just follow it. It's just
Yeah.
easy.
It's such a simple thing, but having this, like the idea came, I had sold a property many years ago and I forgot to turn the water off. And I kept
Yeah.
paying for like 8 months. I'm like, this is ridiculous. So that's when
Yeah.
we said, all right, let's just do it. So any property moves to sold, it's automated. We don't even have to think about it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And would you say since you've been using REsimpli, it's helped you close more deals?
Definitely. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
in any CRM, if you got to know it well enough, would help you close more deals. If you're working from an Excel spreadsheet and you go to CRM, you're automatically going to see an increase in deals.
Abs-
The thing I love about REsimpli is it's so user friendly, is the learning curve on it as opposed to like a Salesforce or a Podio or something like that. It's such a shorter learning curve and it's so intuitive how you guys built it out that we can plug people into it in a week later, like they're 90% proficient. And over the next 6 months, they're going to get up to 100%. They're going to learn that
Awesome, man.
10% just through using, but
Yeah.
it's just plug and play for our people,
That's what
which
we
is what
like
I
to
love.
hear, man. That's one of the things when we started the company was our core things that it had to be simple to use. We didn't want to
Yeah.
overcomplicate. It's like somebody should be able to go in, like non-tech person, and just
Yeah.
be able to be up and running for the most part. So that makes me very happy
Yeah.
to know that it's doing that in your business.
Like I tell people all the time, like if you've used QuickBooks Desktop, it's horrible to navigate. And then you use QuickBooks Online,
Online, yeah,
it's so easy to
it's a
navigate. And
totally different platform. Yeah,
your guys' user interface just reminds me of QuickBooks Online. Like it's so easy to navigate.
right.
It's
Yeah.
awesome.
Thank you, man. Thank you for
Yeah.
saying that. Can you share a particular success story or significant change that occurred in your business after you started using REsimpli?
So we use, I mean, I could think of like the biggest assignment fee we did to date. They said that the fortunes in the follow-up. And it really is. Like we tend to probably close 70 or 80% of our deals within the first 30 days that they come in, but we get 20 to
Oh, wow.
30% from follow-up.
Yeah.
And that has to do a lot with our marketing channels like
Yeah.
PPC, mail, TV, radio,
Oh,
they
okay.
convert
Yeah. It's
quicker.
more
Yeah.
like high quality leads. Yeah.
Very much, yeah. But like we had a lead manager that was following up with a lead that was in our system for I think like 8 months, give or take. I think the lead came in January and we ended up getting a contract maybe in like July or so, somewhere in the summer. But it was through like we create drip campaigns where we have a lot of tasks to manually call. Like we also do the
Right.
text messages, but we do a lot of like manual calls. We want like that in-person touch and stuff like that. And 7 or 8 months later, this guy converted, and we ended up wholesaling it and made like a $128,000 fee
Oh,
on it or
wow.
something. It was like just
That is
amazing.
fantastic.
Yeah, and it was
That's
from an
amazing.
8 month old lead, which was but it was because we had it in a drip
The
campaign.
follow-ups.
Somebody
Yeah.
knew what they were supposed to do, when they were supposed to touch them, and what they were supposed to say.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, it's a drip campaign. I think that's just like putting your follow-ups on autopilot. It
Yeah,
just, yeah, it's incredible. I've closed on some deals like from 2, 3 years ago. And
yeah,
then just because we have their own follow-up, we started doing more calling than texting just because of A2B and
same.
DLC. But it's
Yeah,
just about like calling, staying in touch with them. Yeah.
yeah.
Is there anything in particular about REsimpli that sets it apart from other platforms that you've used in the past or that are available in the market?
Yeah, there's a couple things. And I can say this, like I said, having been with you guys for I think 4 years now, give or take. Your guys are simply your like client first mentality. You guys are so adaptive to feedback. Like you guys not only ask for it, but even if it's unprovoked, like we just are like, hey, this would be a cool feature. I can't tell you how many times we've suggested something and like in the next update, it's like, oh my gosh, like they did this. That makes it so much easier for us. And
Yeah.
that's been like one of my absolute biggest things. And then other than that, like, so I'm part of a mastermind group and you're in Collective Genius.
Yeah, I
I'm
am.
in the
Yeah.
select level. And so or I'm sorry, the premier level. And
Premier.
so
Yeah.
it's a lot of the guys that, have been in business for 10, 20, 30 years. And they've got like these Salesforce build outs and stuff like that. And I mean, I talked to them and they're like, man, yeah, it was like $100,000 to build this
Yeah.
out. And it took about a year. And like, it
Still
would have
not
been
finished.
cleaner to just drop a grenade into my business. And I mean, it's just, I know guys have literally done that 3 times. Like they've started a
Yeah.
Salesforce build out, dumped tens of thousands. And dude, we're on hundreds of dollars a month and like
Yeah.
below hundreds. Like
Yeah.
your program is so affordable for what it does. It just can't be beat, in my opinion.
Yeah. Thank you, man. Yeah, we're starting to get some of those people on Salesforce to slowly but start like just realizing
Yeah.
it's a sunk cost that I
Yeah.
put into the business.
Yeah.
And I'm in the business of growing, closing deals and not hiring developers. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're starting to get some of
Yep.
them coming over.
Yeah.
I mean, finally, what would you say to someone who is considering REsimpli for their real estate investing business?
Dude, this is a pitch that I give. Like, we mentor people doing this, like I was telling you before. And I don't know how to say it with more like passion and enthusiasm, but like just I have tried the other CRMs. This CRM, it's not even funny what it can do. Like, it is so robust and it does everything you need it to do out of the box. And it is so inexpensive for what it does. And you guys are so receptive to feedback. It's just, you can do income producing activities in your business and non-income producing activities. Building out a CRM is a non-income producing activity. Like, go with a CRM that allows you to jump in and make money, and you don't have to figure it out. You just plug into the system that works really well already and just do it. Like, it just, you're go out and talk to sellers, get houses under
Yeah,
contract, use a CRM that works already.
I love that, chat. Saying, yeah, realizing that you should focus on income producing activities and not non-income
Yeah.
producing activities, man. Yeah, we're the tech company. We'll take care of the tech. The way we like to think of it, if you have to hire developers to work on your CRM, then
Hmm.
the CRM did not do a good job
Yeah.
that you're using. That's how we like to think of it. If you have to use the
Yeah.
CRM available, then you have to hire developers paying 40, $50 an hour. Then,
Hmm.
yeah, it's not a finished product. So
Yeah.
thank you so much, Chad. If somebody wants to connect with you, learn more about kind of what you're doing, what's the best way for them to do that?
Oh, dude, I couldn't even tell you what like my social media stuff is. I mean, you can chat at theeasyhomebuyer.com. You can shoot me an email, but
All right, we'll put
you
that.
can find me on Facebook. You can
We'll put
search
a
our
link to
website.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I'm pretty
we'll
bad
put
with
a
that
link
stuff.
to that. Cool. Thank you so much, Chad.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Sharon.
Thanks, man.